Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to discuss yet another important topic, and today's topic is how to amend your relationship with your adult children. Now, when we parent our children, then we do make some mistakes, and that's very normal, like how we discussed in the previous video, last week's video. So, please go ahead and check that as well. So, in that, we discussed that there is no ideal or perfect parent, but if we can only become better parent. So when we raise our children up to the age where they are adult, so we would have made some significant mistakes, right? So today I'm going to discuss how are we going to amend them, because our parenting journey just doesn't stop when our children are adult, right? We parent them in a different way, when they become adult. So today I'm going to discuss those aspects. So before we begin how to amend, I have to, draw certain, points, because it's really important that we understand how we are going to do, what we need to do. But before that, there are some mindset that issues that we have to address. So for that, I'll give you some 4 steps, and funny thing is this all is going to start again with letter A. So first of all, what we need to do is we have to first be aware. Be aware that there is a problem or I have made some mistake. And when we know that, okay, I have made this mistake and it has now come to my consciousness that, okay, I have made this mistake, then we have to take decision to, work on it. So that comes the point number 2. So the next A, and the next A is accept. Now this is very important. So once we become aware that there is an issue, then the second step is to accept it. Now what happens, we know that we have made mistakes, but we do not accept, we do not want to, because it challenges us, it forces us to face our ego, our fears and all. So we don't want to accept it. But that second step is also very important, that first you become aware and now you are accepting that I have made a mistake or there is any issue that I need to fix. So that will lead you to step number 3, and that is acknowledge. Acknowledge that this problem is an important problem that needs addressing. Now this again is very, very important step. Don't miss this step as well. That acknowledge that there is this problem. If I don't resolve it right now, right away, then it can lead to some bigger problem later in my life. So that is the step number 3, acknowledge. Now step number 4 is act. So what are we going to do? That we have to now discuss, right? So number 1 point is that we need to, again, it starts with letter A, and that is apologize. Yes, that is, I think, by far the most difficult point, and that's why all these 4 steps that I've discussed is very, very important, because those steps will lead you to this step, which is apologize. For any parent, apologizing to the child can be very, very difficult, because we may think that if I apologize, then I'll be a weak person and I should be the role model and I should be the strong one, and why should I apologize to the child? I am the adult, I'm the parent, and the child is my child, so I don't need to apologize. I did everything, why should I apologize? And all sorts of thoughts comes in our mind, because we are so used to of living in certain ways, and we have some preconceived notion about a lot of aspects, especially in the parenting as well. So we just try to avoid this, and we try to kind of hide all of our mistakes, and that's not going to help, and in order to amend the relationship, we have to apologize. I have seen so many parents living in guilt, and so many adult children living in resentment. I don't want that to happen to anyone, not like in my family or not in anyone's family, your family included. So this is really important step that we, first, as I said, first become aware that there is a problem, then accept that I need to address, and then acknowledge that I need to solve this is important, and fourth, act. And Then fifth is apologize to your child that yeah, at that time this was all I knew, and that's all I could do, and I might have made mistakes which might have caused some disturbance in your life or something. I can only apologize, but we can work together now and fix whatever is the issue. So even though for some time you may notice that children can be really angry, or they'll be really upset, and they may just have a little outburst or something. But you have to withstand that, and it's only then this this anger and resentment that can be resolved. There is no other way, unfortunately, and this is really difficult point, but very very important steps towards building a great relationship for future. And you know what, by doing that you actually show the child that you have the growth mindset, that yeah, I can also make mistake. And when they become parents, then they at that time they will also realize that yeah, my parents also made mistakes, but even though they apologized, and that will actually set a great example for them also for the future, and when they become parents, and that can be a game changer for your entire family. Our responsibility is not just limited for our immediate family, but also for future generation, that sometimes we don't really realize that. And that's when things start to go wrong, and we don't realize it, that our responsibility is also towards the future generations. So by taking these very small mindful steps, we can actually ensure that our future generations also benefit from this. So that's all for today. I just work on those four steps that I have discussed, and contemplate about it today. And until next time, just be mindful and happy parenting.